On behalf of South Darwin Rugby Union, we'd like to thank all our sponsors for their continued support of our club.
South on 3! 1, 2, 3, go!
Welcome to Rugby Park in Darwin. It is the preliminary final. The winner into the grand final in A grade next weekend against the Casuarina Cougars. In the B grade, the preliminary final has been played. It was a 1-point win to Casuarina over Souths. So in the B grade, in the grand final next week, it'll be Casuarina and Uni Pirates. Could be the same in A grade, but Uni Pirates and South Darwin. South Darwin were beaten last week by Casuarina. South Darwin, the minor premiers, and they've got a pretty good squad in. We see number 11 out there, Abeli Atanasia. If we pick him up, normally he plays at 13 inside centre, but he's just a bit outside. He's actually there. We see him now at the top of the screen, just to the right of the screen. He's got more strapping on him than a racehorse, but he is a flyer. Number 13. Number 6 there in the picture, Fraser Suffren. Not much of the man, but watch him. Head down, backside up. Love the way he plays. 16 is a really, really talented player, in my view. One of the best in the competition, Ian Ayakuso. His size belies his agility and ability. Vinnie Men. We'll see a lot of him. Number 9 for the Rabbitohs. And in the number 6 jersey, it'll be Wayne Robinson. He is the skipper of Uni Pirates. We're ready to go. It'll be Uni Pirates. They're going to score to the airport end here at Rugby Park. And of course, South Darwin will go to the McMillans Road end. Beautiful conditions, calm conditions at Rugby Park. We see the bottom right-hand corner. It's Abeli Atanasia. As I said, he copped a few last week, and it'll be his Fijian teammate, South Darwin teammate, and that is Stefano Cacao, to get the game underway. Cacao puts it up. Just barely will make the 10 metres. Nice one to start with. Knock back. University. And Uni has the first penalty. Refereeing in the final series, as it has been throughout the season, immaculate. It was in the reserve grade. Nice kick to touch. In their territory. South Darwin defending their line. First positive play. Feeding the line out, Tom Barker for University. Out wide. In the middle of the ground. Nice move. Good hands. Uni up to their 30. Robbie Butcher, we'll see a lot of him. Out wide on the far wing. Butcher playing in the number 10 for University Pirates in the black and white, going to the right of screen. The clock is still showing 40 minutes, but we've had a couple of minutes, a minute and a half. 0-0 at this stage. Teams will sort themselves out. Preliminary final, normally the toughest encounter of the competition. Uni. Butcher out to the left. Isaac Talulai, University. Ball on the ground, fed by Butcher. Butcher out to Otago. Otago straightens University up. Should be a great contest. Butcher goes on his own. Cops one. Sean Lay, the blonde number 9 for University Pirates. That was high. There'll be a warning. No yellow card there. Tended to duck into it. Going for the points. Probably a good start. Points on the board early. Sean Walker. Not quite sure why he's running to the sideline. He's off screen at the moment. Tough as a brick he is. I'm not quite sure whether he's got seeking a bit of treatment. But he's right. Let's get back. It'll be Butcher to convert. First points on the board. 3 minutes in. No score. The true boot, the right footer. But just outside, about 25 metres out. Distance, not an issue. Pretty much directly in front, right of centre. Sets it up beautifully. Butcher, a right footer. Points on the board. Kicks and puts it wide to the left-hand side. No score. 4 minutes into the first half. South Darwin breathe a sigh of relief. Normally Butcher would nail those. Maybe it's the pressure of the preliminary final. Mothballs for the loser. The winner into the grand final next week against Casuarina. Butcher goes wide. Wide again. Here he is, Sean Walker. Watch out. Once he gets the football, Walker made 15, 20 metres. Well done to him. He's not injured. There's nothing wrong with him. He had the magic juice on the sideline earlier. University Pirates pushing up. Strong in the forwards. Sean Lay. Number 9, the blondie. Slick. Pirates in control once again. I wonder if you'll go for the points. He will indeed. Directly in front. Got his measure from the last shot that he pushed across the face of goal. This time directly in front, going to the airport end at Rugby Park. 5 minutes into the first half, no score. Preliminary final. University Pirates in the black and white. The green. South Darwin Rabbitohs, minor premiers. Lost in the major semi-final last week against Casuarina. Just a couple of tries in that. Butcher lays the ball very deliberately, fairly flat on the tee. Right knee heavily strapped. This time, nails it this time. Pirates on the board. They are the August go-getters. Come finals time, University Pirates, they do hit the ground. They hit the ground running. After 5 minutes, 3-0, Pirates in front. Cacao, once again, to get the game underway. What will he choose to do? Just make the 10. Will he make the 10? He won't make the 10. That is a deadly sin. Really is a deadly sin. Souths need territory. They had the kick-off. They'll probably lose the break to the scrum. Sean Lay to feed the scrum. for University Pirates. Number 2 there we see for University Pirates, Tom Barker, the hooker. Lay. To feed the scrum, watched by Vinnie Men. Vinnie Men, the captain, just to the right, hands on hips. And get up, you lazy forwards. Let's get this game underway. Men is the captain of South Darwin, or co-captain, with David Boyle. George Edwards, we see Big George in the front row. Number 24, Blue Boots, South Darwin. Lay to feed the scrum. Gives the tap. Scrum fed. Will it come out the back? No, they've got it. South Darwin. Loose head. Just in University territory. But University have pinched it. But it'll be South Darwin with a little knock on in there. Didn't see it. But the knock on, here we go. Let's see if we can see. No, it's a bit hard to see there. He's picked it. This time, Men, number 9. In the man in green, the skipper, will feed the scrum. Out the back. Gets it out wide, Billy Byrne. Byrne kicking, normally immaculate, finds touch beautifully. So well in their territory, well in South's territory, on the 30-metre line. 9 minutes in, 3-0, University Pirates. As I said, they're the August favourites, University. They come from nowhere. South Darwin, the reigning premier. Pirates won the last 2. Lay. Feeds it out. High tackle. Or is it just he's going to pay the knock on? So Men inquiring. What do we do, boys? We go for touch or we feed the scrum? Let's have a look at this. Here's the replay. He's lost it forward. That's Robbie Butcher. So Vinnie Men gets the okay from the ref, gets the tap. Now he does. Feeds it. Couple of scrums. They've been terrific. Out the back. That's Sweeney Kakala, number 18. Playing it as 8. Again. The momentum, a little bit of momentum now with South. Bit of back chat. Advanced 10 metres. No back chat, boys. Refereeing good early. And Souths are going to reciprocate and have a pot. It'll be interesting to see who does this. Last week, they had a couple of goes at it. Jake Ranger. Oh, we're going the scrum. We're not going the penalty.
I think they were obviously watching that B grade game. What happened
well,
against
Tom,
us.
they've had 2 scrums and they've won them beautifully. So the set plays, South Darwin good at the set plays. Vinnie Men to feed the scrum. They got it easy. Ayakuso out the back, or Falakakala. Loose head. South still got the footy. Falakakala, that is number 18. Scored a brace of tries last week, and South's on the board. That might be Jake Ranger. Let's have a look. We've got the replay now. We'll see who scored. Again, the set play. South practiced. Minor premiers. Out they go. Kakala out to Kakao.
I think Seth took it all away, actually. Yeah, I have no idea.
We'll give it to Jake Ranger. I reckon it might have been Jake Ranger, number 14. South's leading. 12 minutes in. 5-3, kick to come. So, Tom, the set plays have been excellent for South at this stage.
Yeah,
and
I
they
reckon
got
the
the
guys
try
have been
on
practicing
that.
them. Yeah.
Gee, it's a long way out there. It'd be nice to see. I reckon that might be. Is that Jake Ranger out there?
Yeah, that's Jake kicking.
Jake Ranger out wide. See if we can zero in on him. Long way out. Tough kick. Can he add the extras to his try? Nowhere near it. So it'll say 5-3, 13 minutes in. Robbie Butcher got the penalty. Missed one. Got one. Butcher puts it up. Nice take, but he is smashed. That was very, very. That was Dwayne Rapata, number 4. Again, big fella Kakala. Butcher pinched it. University have the footy. Now the forwards. Now the grunt. Pick and run. Pick and run. Out they go. Sekatoga gets it out. Walker. Walkabout wide. Home we go. Home we go. Liam Walker. Try. Pirates, 8-5. Kick to come. Out wide. That's Liam Walker. Butcher. Here's the set. Oh, no. So a tough kick, Robbie Butcher. The right footer. Tom, I reckon they should all have a right footer and a left footer. So if they're the right of centre, they should put the left in so it curls in nicely.
I'm not allowed to comment on this. That's why they put me in second row in the first place. Keep my feet away from the ball, except inside the scrum. When there's a reasonable chance I wouldn't kick it out.
But the good kickers nail them. Robbie Butcher's a good kicker. There's a few in the NTRU, not the least of which Zach Phillips, Casuarina. Butcher's another one. Worth their weight in gold. Butcher kicks, slips off the side. 8-5 Pirates, 15 minutes into the first half. Try apiece. One to Walker, one to Ranger, and the penalty to Robbie Butcher. That's the 8 points, and 5 points for South. Jake Ranger the try. Cacao. This time, no mucking around. Knocks it well into Uni's territory. Lay feeds it beautifully. The big run out wide. Abeli Athanasia. He copped a few last week. He's had his first run. He's swathed in bandages. Number 11, the winger, the flying Fijian. Here he goes. It won't stop him. Broke one tackle. Threw another one. One of the favourites for the Frank Johnson. Out wide, big George Edwards. The knock on each way. South's first, Pirates. The scrum will set. Wise Sekatoga also bathed in bandages, one around each thigh. That'll be for the lift in the line out. They could throw him a kitchen sink in the line out and Sekatoga would catch it, as would his partner in crime, Ryan Oakley. Scrum. Sean Lay to feed the scrum. Gets the tap from the ref. Feeds the scrum. The set piece. South push. 1-2 around the back. Nice move. Good tackle. Go for the legs. That was Fraser Suffren, the tackler. Not much of him, as we said early. Forced the turnover. The decision. What'll we do? Who'll kick it? Ayakuso. Give it to Ian, and they've done that. They're listening to the commentary. Ian Ayakuso, big number 16. There he goes. Bryn Templeton, Mr. Blue Boots, to feed the line out for Souths. They go. David Boyle takes it. Passes it off. Men, number 9. Gets it out to Rapata. Kicked off. Ranger, the speedster. Has he got someone wide? He set him up. That was the hospital pass. They've still got it, South. They're hanging on. Now it's turned over. Pirates, Butcher. Going for touch, or is he just kicking wide to the winger? "20 minutes in, halfway through the first half. Pirates lead 8-5. Preliminary final. The winner into the grand final next week. The B grade grand final will be between University Pirates and Casuarina. So Casuarina in the A grade and the B grade. Testament to the strength of the club, the depth of the club. Butcher. Kick for touch. The line out. Sekatoga. He'll take it. The rangy Ben Parker, number 4. The set piece will go to Sekatoga. We're playing. No. It's long. We've got the knock on.
I think there was a knock on in there somewhere.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that the Tom. I think you're right. I think there was the knock on. It'll be. It's without. It's a bit of grunt, not real intense at the moment. I'm sure it's intense in the thick of it.
The boys take a bit of time to get going, and it is hot and sticky out here tonight.
Ayakuso, big long kick. I don't think he's found touch. He hasn't. Leave it for me. The knock on. The knock on by Liam Walker, the try scorer for University Pirates, and reluctantly he hands the ball back. He wouldn't give it to Ayakuso. Big George, 24. Men will feed the scrum. South Darwin skipper. This scrumming has been immaculate so far. I hope I haven't put the mockers on him. He's got the okay once again. They fed it. The set play. Moved on. Men's anxious. Vinnie Men. Anxious at the back. Anxious at the back. Good work by the South Darwin forwards. Men has it. They made 10, 15 metres. Men one way, then the other. Ducks it out wide. And they've lost it, but methinks high.
I think we're coming back to something that happened in that scrum. I'm not sure what that hand signal is. Something to do with a front rower, I'll bet.
Ian Ayakuso with the ball. He'll kick for touch. Didn't find touch the last time. I bet he does this time. Stabs at it, a lazy 40 metres. And Souths move to within 10 of the University Pirates line. Templeton to feed the line out for the Rabbits. They were minor premiers, lost a couple of games throughout the season, that's about all. But once again, the set piece at the line out. University Pirates have been strong in that area for the past decade. Lay tries to kick.
That came off a South's hand, I think.
I think you're right.
We'll see which way this goes.
I reckon it'll be a Pirate feed. You've got it nicely, Tom.
Yep, he's turned that round.
Pirates to feed the line out. They made a bit of a mess of that.
2 line outs, 2
Fella
turnovers,
Kakala.
and there's another knock on in there as well. Referee's got his hand out. South's not rolling away.
Didn't roll away. And it's Pirates penalty. Once again, refereeing on top of the game. Paying what he needs to. Butcher. Will kick to the grandstand side. Over halfway. About 7 metres into South's territory. So the right side of the halfway line, University Pirates. Sean Walker menacing in the line out. Not sure he'll jump. Sekatoga this time. No, not again. Running out the back. It's Sekatoga. Gets it at Butcher. Butcher runs his full measure. Butcher has it. Not very good. Running onto it nicely. Pirates in control. Not a lot of organisation from Pirates. They've lost it. Cacao. No magic yet. South Darwin have the ball within about 15 metres of their line. Critical stuff. 8-5, South leading. 26 minutes into the first half. The old push and shove and surprise, surprise, Sean Walkup in there. Never seen him take a backward step. Number 16. And I don't think tonight's going to be the night that he will either. If you've got the ball, you don't run in the Sean Walkup direction if you're an opponent. And if he's got the ball, you don't go near him. A couple of decades ago, I watched Bernard Buffnicki playing for Darwin Dragons. He had the same attitude. Get out of my way. The chat's coming. The push and the shove. The ref will let this go. He'll surely let this go. No yellow card. It is a preliminary final, but he won't tolerate too much. Just laying down the law. 27 minutes in, low scoring. Pirates 8, Souths 5.
Yeah, there were a lot of people on top of each other in that rock. There could have been anything going on at the bottom of that.
Well, there could have been, but I think the referee handled it beautifully. There was no send-off. And we don't want send-offs in finals unless they're absolutely warranted. So South seem to be getting spoken to sternly, yet Vinnie Men will feed the scrum. Maybe he was praising South for showing restraint. I don't think South have ever shown restraint.
Not very often.
Men out the back. Does it nicely. That was forward only by a metre. Sean Lane runs back. Oh, that's going to attract. This time we might go for the pocket.
Yeah, that was very high, that one. I don't think it was particularly deliberate. He just misjudged it.
Let's have a look at this. See if that's forward. Just a tad, but there wasn't a knock on. Sean Lay and the tackle. Crude. That was Dwayne Rapata. Again, the referee's shown good restraint. Receiving the word, as we can just see bottom right-hand corner from the linesman. Just the penalty, Butcher to kick for touch. Does it? Makes a lazy 25. Now he's in the right side of the halfway mark again into South's territory, but only by 5 metres. 8-5, Pirates leading. The winner into the grand final next week to take on the might of the Casuarina Cougars. There's Sekatoga, the first line-out win by him. It wasn't the kitchen sink, but he'd catch it if it was thrown at him. Butcher sold the dummy out wide. Liam Walker. Try scorer. Try scorer is Walker for University. Jake Ranger for Souths. Don't argue. Lay onto the left foot and does it nicely.
Was that straight out? I didn't see.
No, I reckon it bounced.
All right.
Yep.
Touchy's all right with it.
It's the strange shape of the footy. Sean Lay showed his ability there on the left foot. Just kicked nicely. Templeton to feed the line out.
Messy. Pirates always have an excellent line out.
I've liked the games of Templeton the last 3 weeks. He's been probably South's best player, number 3. Most consistent. The line out once again. Hands on hips as we've got 10 minutes in the first half, showing the forwards. Nice knock forward. Good set play. Pirates, Butcher.
I think that was forward.
Now the forwards. Pick and chase. Pick and run. Knock on. Referee, Johnny on the spot. Dare I say it, the brother of the referee, an All Black. A current All Black. To take on the Aussies shortly, the Bledisloe. We're up and about. We've got the grand final of Super Rugby tonight. The Crusaders and the Lions.
I've been so busy, I have not even been keeping up with it. So
I thought you'd be over in Johannesburg, Ellis Park.
Start of the Darwin Ambon yacht race today, so I was
a long way from Johannesburg.
I was late for that, going the wrong way across the start line in my boat. So yeah, I've been doing sailing today.
South Darwin, Vinnie Men.
Interesting pass.
It was. That's his first mistake for about a month. It wasn't a mistake. It went to advantage, but didn't go as well as it should. Jake Ranger does the deed, and we'll flip it back. And we'll have the line out once again. The line out and the serious scrums, it separates the games of rugby. And I prefer the game of rugby with the line outs and the serious scrum. University to feed the line out. Get in a straight line, you blokes, and separate. Doesn't look too straight here. Perhaps it's the camera that's skew-if.
Nah, I think you're right.
Just parallax, isn't they? Call it parallax, don't they? Away they go. Sekatoga got a fingernail to it. That was enough to knock it back. Butcher. Inside he goes. Pirates on the charge. Lay. Feeds it out. Butcher. They'll nail him. They can't nail him. He takes the underground way. Lay again. Ian Ayakuso was on the run there, but all to no avail. We will have the scrum.
I think that was because it came off the ref. I'm not sure. I didn't see another knock on in there.
George Edwards we see in the blue boots. Front row. Big man. Former Darwin Dragon. Brother of the University Pirates coach, Honair Edwards. Sean Lay to feed the scrum. Pirates getting pushed back, but they did enough. Butcher. He has been a power and a tower to Lulai. Actually wearing the Butcher on the run. Within a metre. What do we got here, Tom?
I don't know.
We're going to kick for touch, and it's not Butcher, it's Sean Lay, but even he could kick for touch here. He's made half a metre because he was only a metre out. In fact, he's probably gone backwards, but at least he's found the line.
We'll have a quick look. I think I've missed that, sorry.
We've got the replay. Gee, they're ferocious. We've turned it up. Out to Walker. Walker knocked off the football. Closing in on half time. Pirates lead 8-5. Pushing hard at the south line. Set play. Big forwards. South's defence holding up.
They've turned it over, I think.
Vinny Men in there. You've got it in one, I reckon, Tom. They've got it in one. It's got to be a big kick, and the big kick by a belly. Atanasia, but not finding touch. Pirates. Gee, the tackling now is... the intensity has lifted. They must have been listening earlier.
I said it'd take a little while for them to wake up.
Well, they've woken up now. Jake Ranger has it. Goes for the long kick. Unfortunately, it bounced the wrong way. Didn't find touch. Butcher, ever alert, has the footy. Takes him on. The tackle's high. Get low, get low. Chris Reed. He's been a power and a tower to Lulai. He's been terrific. George Edwards. Vinny Men.
There were some fantastic passes in there and a bit of luck as well, I think. I know I'm a South boy, but yeah, there was still some of those that shouldn't have come off.
But you've got to admire South, the men in green. They've hung on.
I think I'll fix that now.
We went to sleep then. This time the referee's looking for the colour. He's looking for the colour. Keep on him. They've got the colour. George Edwards. Take 10. Three minutes to go. Butcher finds touch. A deft little kick from the outside of the boot. Within 10 metres of the south line. Big chance. Closing in on half time. Pirates lead. 8-5. Winner into the grand final next week against Casuarina. Up they go. Sekatoga. Beautifully done. Out he goes. Laid. Knocked down lovely. Well done. But unfortunately, it was a knock on. If that had stuck, Ayakuso, they probably would have caught him, but he would have made a few metres. Will Butcher go for the kick, Tom? No, only for touch. I think they trust themselves in the line out, where Sekatoga, again, they're starting to dominate the line out.
Wise has been jumping in that line out for years.
Well, that's what I said, 10 years. If they chucked the kitchen sink to him,
I've ever seen them do.
He would catch the kitchen sink. There's no doubt about that. He and Ryan Oakley, they were wonderful in the line out.
Drive.
Wayne Robinson, ever alert. But come back here, said the referee. But ref, I was almost over the line. Wayne Robinson, co-captain. Plays all sorts of roles.
There's obviously been a bit of stoppage time. The official clock's a little bit ahead of mine, so we've got about 3 minutes 20 to go.
Sekatoga, one way, then the other. Goes down. Comes out to Lay. Lay feeds it. Close to the south line. 5 metres out. South the turnover. Not surprising. Beautifully done, David Boyle. Vinnie Men sorting a few out in there. No, that's not Vinnie Men. That's our mate
That's Ian.
Fraser Suffren. Five in the green, Chris O'Leary. Late up, 6 in the green, Fraser Suffren. 19 just on, Big Jack Lawrence. You'll go straight to the front row. George Edwards got yellow, so they've had to make the interchange and get Jack Lawrence on the near side. Sean later feed the scrum. On the 22, it's the white line you can see there is the 22. In South's territory, Lay feed it out wide. Butcher wide again. Pirates in with a chance here. The pass wasn't
that was
precise.
A knock on.
The turnover, and you're quite right. A little knock on. South Darwin. Pirates pressing. South Darwin defending. Great rugby. Pirates, you would think, Tom, have had probably 70% of the ball, and South have been on the back foot. Jack Lawrence, the man there, number 16, packing the scrum. Played in the B grade a bit earlier. It might be 19 he's wearing. It is 19. A veteran for South Darwin. Can never be underestimated.
Yeah, that possession's got to be a tactic by Pirates. I mean, you don't want the South's backline getting away from you.
Lay under pressure. You just got to admire that Fraser Suffren. He and Vinnie Men. Fraser Suffren, number 6. He's the one that caused the turnover, I reckon. And his teammates know. As we do close in on half time, it's 8-5. Pirates over South. South's minor premiers. The winner into the grand final next week. And we can thank Fraser Suffren for that. as he packs down in the scrum, but it'll be Sean Lay to feed as we hear the siren for half-time, acknowledged by the referee. Souths will be keen to put this to bed and go in 3 points down. Lay, out he goes, kicks for touch. Not quite sure that's the right option, but nonetheless, he is out there. He is under instruction. It is half-time at Rugby Park. Pirates leading 8-5. Half-time in the preliminary final. The winner into the grand final next week against Casuarina Cougars in the B grade. The grand final will be between Uni Pirates and Casuarina Cougars. That's it for the time being. We'll be back again when play gets underway in the second half. But just repeating the score, Pirates 8, Souths 5. The winner to play in the grand final next week. Great contest. Butcher goes on his own. Cops one. Sean Lay, the blonde number 9 for University Pirates. That was high. There'll be a warning. No yellow card there. Come out the back. No, they've got it. South Darwin. Loose head. just in University territory, but University have pinched it, but it'll be South Darwin with a little knock-on in there. Didn't see it. They're the August favourites, University. They come from nowhere. South Darwin, the reigning premier. Pirates won the last two. Lay feeds it out. High tackle. Or is it just he's going to scrum? They got it easy. Ayakuso out the back, or Falakakala. Loose head. South still got the footy. Falakakala, that is number 18. Scored a brace of tries last week, and South got the penalty. Missed one, got one. Butcher puts it up. Nice take, but he has smashed. That was yeah, pinched it. University have the footy. Now the forwards. Now the grunt. Pick and run. Pick and run. Out they go. Sekatoga gets it out. Walker. Walkabout wide. Home we go. Home we go. Liam Walker. Lay feeds it beautifully. The big run out wide. Abeli Athanasia. He copped a few low. Gets it out to Rapata. Kicked off. Ranger, the speedster. Has he got someone wide? He set him up. That was the hospital pass. They've still got it south. They're hanging on. For the Rabbits, they were minor premiers. Lost a couple of games throughout the season. That's about all. But once again, the set piece at the line out. University Pirates have been strong in that area for the past decade. Lay tries to kick.
That came off a South's hand, I think.
I think you're right.
We'll see which way this goes.
Within about 15 metres of their line. Critical stuff. 8-5 South leading. 26 minutes into the first half. The old push and shove and surprise, surprise, Sean Walker up in there. Second half about to get underway here. The preliminary final, Northern Territory Rugby Union at Rugby Park. South Darwin in this second half going to the airport end, and of course Pirates will attack toward McMillan's Road. 8-5, Pirates leading. The winner to take on Casuarina in the grand final next week in the B grade. It will be Uni Pirates and Casuarina to do battle. Robbie Butcher, number 10 with the ball, get us underway. For University, Butcher has been terrific, as has the outside centre, Isaac Talulai. Vinnie Men has been great for South Darwin, the halfback, and number 6, Fraser Suffren. There might be a little knock on there from the kickoff, which is just the worst kind of sin. Out the back. Walker. Under the pack. Lay. Defeat it. It's Talulai with the mop of black hair. He's been fantastic. The number 13, Butcher. The drop kick. Jake Ranger. Not quite sure what the drop kick's about. Butcher goes to the air. Butcher puts his players on side. They're not all on side. I don't reckon he's on side. Yes, he is. Butcher, the high kick. Butcher goes for it. Robbie Butcher. Thank you. Jacob Mitchell got the ball beautifully. The replay, have a look at this. The high kick, Butcher. Watch the kicker, moving down now. Mitchell has it. Nice little left foot in. Butcher regathers. goes and scores the try.
I think Jake was appealing there, Jake Ranger, because he thought that guy was offside. I'm not quite sure how he got there.
Well, Butcher kicked it. So he'll try and convert his own try. 13-5, kick to come. A couple of minutes into the second half. Just the perfect start. Just the start. The Pirates coaching staff, Honia Edwards, the coach, would appreciate. Butcher this time, left of centre for the right footer. He really is no excuse this time. Kicking to the McMillan's Road end. As a try, as a penalty. Let's make it a try, a penalty and a conversion, they say. Butcher, good set up. Moves in. And just slices it in. So he has got the try, has got the penalty, has got the conversion. But more importantly, his team, here we go again. The replay. Butcher kicks high, out wide. Jacob Mitchell. Nice little deft little left footer in. Regathered Butcher. Over he goes. Courageous. That was a belly. He's knocked it on, unfortunately. Or a belly atanasia. We've got that in replay.
Oops, we're replaying the replay. Sorry about that. Didn't wait long enough.
That wasn't here we go here. Watch this. Courageous. Courageous. Absolutely courageous. Take a bow, a belly atanasia. University Pirate player. We can't pick him up at the moment, but he was on a hiding to nothing. Tom Barker it was, number 2. He really was on a hiding to nothing. It's courage. It's a preliminary final. We expect nothing else. He's up and he's around. Well done to him. Tom Barker, a belly atanasia. Pirates leading 15-5. Kick for touch. Ian Ayakosa. I think I found out last week Ayakusa played Samoa B, so he was a B-grade international, which is not a bad effort, particularly as a Pacific Islander. They've mucked that line up. Up they go, David Boyle, won it for South. Billy Byrne, haven't seen much from him. Byrne goes all the way. Will he? No, he gets dragged short. 7 metres out, South on the attack. The right, Byrne wants, that's men. Men, gets the push, gets the shove.
Over.
Will he get over? Will he get over? Can he get it down? Referee, got the eagle eye on. Billy Byrne this time, had a crack earlier, held up. I reckon that's Sean Lay. Well done to him. Held him up. South still on the push. This is South's big chance. They do need the try here. O'Leary. Men. Flares wide. Flares wide again. This time, will they go? Yes, they will. And over they go. Surely. Has he got it down?
No. Ref saying held up.
Held up. Referee's probably got it right. Like he's got everything else right tonight. Fraser Suffren it was. Let's have a look. We've got the replay. Did the right thing, men here. We'll get it out wide. Does. Dallas Penatito. Held up. South Darwin feed.
We've come back over to where that breakdown was before. I think the touch judge said something because Jake went to his ear just after the try was held up. So I think we've come back to whatever happened over in the breakdown area.
But it's still a South feed, isn't it? Vinnie Men to feed. Or is that Billy Byrne?
That's Vinnie feeding.
Vinnie feeding. Taps. Out they go. The set piece. Cacao over the back. Can't quite get there.
Cacao was playing number 8
Talulai, once again, he's had a game and a half.
There's some fantastic defence in there.
The forwards have got to go. Men, get it out wide. Out the back, number 16, waiting. Ian Ayakuso. Short.
That's short.
Ayakuso once again gets it out wide. Inside. Billy Byrne can't break the tackle. Just got a fingernail on the jumper. Men, they need to try. Cacao flicks it out wide. Jake Ranger runs. He'll get it under the dot. Jakey Ranger, a double. The try they needed, Souths have lifted. 15-10. Pirates, kick to come for South. Jake Ranger has a double. Men, scheming. Cacao flicked it out to Ranger, and Ranger runs his full measure and gets it down as close as he can. Probably have to convert his own try.
Yeah, he's got the tee.
Missed the first one. 15-10. Pirates leading. Coming up 10 minutes into the second half, so there's plenty of time for either team. The winner, not quite the chocolates, but the chance to get the chocolates because the winner goes into the grand final against Casuarina Pirates next week. Because you've got no chance of getting the chocolates if you don't win. Jake Ranger. Measured. On the 30. The 22, on the 22. Kicks. Hits the woodwork and goes over. Luck's a fortune. That's what they wanted, Souths. 15-12. Pirates leading. Coming up 10 minutes into the second half. So tries, 2 to Jake Ranger, 1 each to Butcher and Liam Walker for the Pirates. Pirates lead 15-12. We see in the foreground there, number 13 has been the star of the game for University Pirates, Isaac Talulai, outside centre, big man. Souths once again.
They're all fired up now. They were all keen to get their hands in there.
Well, Tom, if they're not, then they're not serious because South Darwin, the minor premiers in the competition, University Pirates won their way through to the preliminary final after beating Darwin Dragons last week. South, the reigning premiers. Pirates won a couple before that.
That's a good nudge.
Casuarina players, we can see them sitting back, watching these two teams battle it out for the right to play them. George Edwards back on after serving his 10 minutes on the chair. Big number 24, South Darwin, in the line out. Billy Byrne. Unusual. Good support from his teammates. Doesn't help much. He just wants to dig a hole and get in and cover himself up. The scrum. Sean Lay has been impeccable to feed the scrum. For Pirates, just in their territory. About 5 metres. The wrong side of halfway for Pirates. They'll make it here, will they? They will. They're over halfway. Lay. Pinched. Lay. Out wide. Butcher. No, it's not Butcher. Might be Ryan Oakley. That was off the boot. Both boots. The Speeds is now Colton out wide. Darren Colton, can he go all the way? Can he go all the way? He can't quite go all the way. Vinnie Men gets it back. Billy Byrne.
And he lost it there.
That was Dallas Penatito. I was calling it Darren Colton. Number 12. The Speeds are on the outside for South Darwin. Dallas Penatito. Here he goes. Penatito. Just can't quite make it. He just does, Sean Lake. Great chase. Out to Men. Byrne, after his knock on early, had the big chance. But we've got the scrum. And Darren Lay, his chase was first class. The chase on number 12 for South Darwin down the right-hand wing, grandstand wing. Dallas Penatito catching his breath. Pressure's off. Ryan Oakley in the unusual number 22. Normally we see him in the number 7. There's a bit going on out there now, Tom.
Yeah, well, it's a preliminary final, all right.
Well, it's preliminary final, and we've got 27 minutes to go.
And that's gone back the other way. It's been quite a messy line out from the Pirates. They've knocked a few on. There's been a lot of swinging arms tapping them back.
Templeton feeds the scrum.
And now it's another turn for Pirates.
Well, at least it's in the right part of the ground. We can see it quite comfortably. Cameraman doing a mighty job. Just leave the camera where it is. Dean, you don't have to move it. Line out after line out. This time. Tom Barker. Butcher. Gives it to Lay, they go in the scrum. "25 minutes to go. Pirates 15, Souths 12.
Their last couple of scrums have been better, but their first two were pretty disastrous. It's an interesting choice.
It is, but I mean, I'm sure they wouldn't have chosen. Is that wise Sekatoga back on the interchange? Got a good view of this. Sean Lay, number 9, to feed the scrum. University Pirates, number 3, in the green, blue boots, Bryn Templeton. Vinnie Men, number 9, the skipper for South Darwin. Watching, scheming, waiting for the slightest error, and he'll pounce. He's a terrier. Here we go. Butcher. Inside to Talulai. Talulai just takes them all on. Feeds the ball back. Lay. Not Robinson.
It's a shame they didn't get the ball out wide then. There was a two-man overlap all the way out on the boundary then, and no one was going to get to him.
Of course, we couldn't see that watching the monitor. Souths now to kick for touch. Ayakusa. Nice kick. He found touch. He certainly has found touch on the right side of halfway for South Darwin, well into Pirates territory.
See if we can get some clean line out ball this time.
Templeton to feed the line out. Set piece, Souths. Up they go. Got it nicely. Byrne flips it out wide. Gets it to the big man out there, Sweeney Falakakala. Number 18, South Darwin. Men. Inside he goes, Rapata. Edwards takes them all on. Men. He's a terrier. He's a beauty. Men. Switches. Oh. Falakakala. It'll be Souths. Should they go the 3 points here? Square it up.
It's tempting. If Jimmy Didassel was on, I'd say yes.
The big left footer, he could, yeah. It is tempting, isn't it? They're all going for the captain there, Vinnie Men, and so they should, because it was he that forced the error there. Ayakuso.
Look, the South team has been very aggressive all year. They run it from behind their own try line when they're on the back foot. I think they'll go aggressive here and they'll go the corner. And yeah.
So they'll go the line out.
It's not been this way the South has played this
Don't
season
play
at
conservative
all.
rugby.
They
That's
don't.
how they finish minor
They scare the hell out of me.
Templeton has been a star for South Darwin the last month. In a variety of positions, on and off the bench. They've got to win the line out. Sekatoga gets a fingernail to it, knocks it to his team's advantage, so they've lost the advantage. But it's at the right end of the field. Well done, Wise Sekatoga in the line out. He has dominated the line out for the last decade. He and Ryan Oakley. Taking a nap, Sean Lay. Robbie Butcher. Made about 20 metres, but went for safety there. Went for the sideline. Tom Barker with the helmet. The courageous Tom Barker. Who's onto it? Butcher's onto it. Butcher's onto it. They've got him. Can't break the tackle. Back here.
I think
Sunshine.
Pirates thought they were going to get away with that. They thought that was their penalty.
Ayakusa. Made plenty of distance on the 22. Templeton to feed. Win the line out. Put the pressure on. Big George Edwards back on. Up they go. Quick play the ball. Out to Men. Men nice. Out to Feliakala. Feliakakala. The Belly's still got hold of it. They've lost it.
I think that was not releasing. They got up on the line so quick there. Belly had that ball for a fraction of a second before he was taken down.
He was under pressure, wasn't he? So we're halfway through the second half. Pirates lead, 15-12. Maybe, just maybe, Tom, they might be sorry that they didn't have a pot shot earlier. Go for the points, but that's not what they've been doing all year. So they practice what they preach. Butcher. Over halfway. Pirates where they want to be in South Darwin territory. Tom Barker to feed the line out for University Pirates. Sekatoga, number 5, gets it. The scrum.
Yeah, when you jump right across the line out and you can't reach the ball
It
back
usually
there,
tells,
then
doesn't
the
it?
ref kind of has to do something about it.
It's Barker's first error at the line out. He's been quite efficient. Pack the scrum, men to feed it for South Darwin. Pirates lead 15-12, 18 minutes to go. The winner into the grand final next week against Casuarina Cougars. In the B grade, it's Pirates and Cougars. South Darwin have been the minor premiers in the Northern Territory Rugby Union for 2017. Won the first 9 games, Tom. And then the rot set in a little bit. They lost a couple for the season, I think, but still not a bad effort. And of course, they lost last week in the major semi-final. That's why they're playing in the prelim. Casuarina Cougars beat them last week. Men to feed the scrum. This time. I've actually liked the referee again. I mean, he's been quite positive.
Yeah, I mean, there were a lot of penalties in the previous game, but this one's been flowing quite nicely. There have been a lot less high tackles than the previous B grade game.
Well, they
no
know
problem with
that if they can't afford. I mean, we had big George Edwards hit the chair for the yellow.
The Pirates' defence down on their line was fantastically clean. Most of it. I mean, it's so tempting when you're on the back foot, but yeah.
Haven't made a lot of changes, Pirates. They've still got plenty of players on the interchange. But Honair Edwards, the coach, look at that. Just wonderful at the line out. Butcher to kick. I don't think he's found touch. We haven't had much from Cacao. Here he is. A belly. Has he got the gap? Has he got the gap? Has he got the gap? He has got the gap to Lulai after him.
Like I said, South just love to run it from
belly
anywhere, even
euthanasia.
under pressure. No one thought of kicking that. They just go straight up the middle
It
again.
was always on the cards. Wayne Robinson.
It scares me when they do that. One little missed tackle and there's a breakaway try, and those guys always do that, and they'll do that on our own try line as well.
Yeah, but not necessarily often enough, and that's the first break that we've had from one of the flying Fijians for South Darwin in this game. So we're going to go for the 3 points, Tom, which is what I suggested may have happened 10 minutes ago. Jake Ranger.
Yeah, Jake's kicking.
So Ranger today, a couple of tries and a conversion. Robbie Butcher, a try, a conversion, a penalty, and Liam Walker, the fullback, number 15, with the helmet, the other try scorer for University Pirates. Jake Ranger to tie this game up with 15 minutes to go.
You can tell it's finals time because South can actually find their kicking tee. It usually takes us about 10 minutes and a lot of shouting to get one of them out there.
Who's got the tee? It depends who's kicking. So Billy Byrne has a crack. Ian Ayakuso has a crack. Ranger has a crack. Setafano Cacao. They all want the tee, don't they? But this time it's Ranger, pretty much directly in front. No more than 30 metres. Needs to kick it. Needs to kick it. Pushes it across the face. Not happy. Pirates lead 15-12. Preliminary final. The winner into the grand final. Ryan Oakley wanting to come on. Wayne Robinson, the skipper, coming off. The fresh legs. Looks like he's struggling a bit, Robinson. Ryan Oakley on. Souths, one way, up the middle. David Boyle. Templeton. George Edwards. Men. got to be precise. It was precise. Dwayne Rapata. Men. The little kick. The speedster's out wide. Ranger. He had a couple of options there. Unfortunately, the ball went over the chalk.
Yeah, he got a little bit too much on that one.
He had Atanasia. He had Ranger out wide, so the idea was right. Tom Barker to feed the line out for Pirates. Well inside their territory. 15 metres out. Sekatoga knocks it back. Lay. Butcher will kick.
I think Souths are offside.
Every metre counts. Every metre is critical. 13 minutes to go in the preliminary final. They just need metre after metre. Both teams. Sean Lay in a spot of bother, stretching the back.
Both teams are holding on to the ball. Whoever has possession. The first half, it was about 70% Pirates. Possession
you're right.
is king in this game. When Souths have got the ball, they're going forward. And yeah, I mean, there's been 3 mistakes by Souths, and yeah, but Pirates are barely aren't even out of their own half yet.
South's outside backs. Cacao, a belly, Ranger. They've got to get them the ball. If Souths are any chance. Colton hasn't had much. Got a fingernail to it. The knock on. Yes, it was.
Souths
in
have
the
got
line
it. Yeah,
out.
it's come back.
The man with the ball. Ayakuso. So we had the knock on in the line out. Both line outs, Tom, less than impressive.
Yes, there's been a lot of knock-ons, a lot of batting back.
Boyle, Edwards, Templeton, packing the front row for South Darwin. Vinnie Men to feed them. Felia Kakala. Men kicks. No, said the referee. Men looking. That's a dangerous thing to do, Ben Parker. Don't pat the head of an opponent when they make an error.
I didn't see that, sorry. I don't have no idea what happened there. But
Well, he was hit after he kicked, so there was no problem, and it wasn't anything untoward. Barker to feed. That's better. Out to Lay. Lay. Butcher. Out wide. Pirates now pushing up the centre of the field. They've reached halfway. Lay. Not very good. Sekatoga. What's he going to do? Flips it out. Gets it to his mate, Sean Walker. Walker, but just takes the lazy 3 to get rid of him. Lay has it. Kicks on the left foot. Does he find touch? He does find touch. Wonderful
about 5
kick.
metres out. Given the way these lineouts could go in, this could go either way.
Yeah. No.
Who's got a screen? I got a little one.
The line out. Quick. Lay out wide. They've got the overlap. Pirates surely. Talulai has been a star. Talulai deserved that. Has been a star for University Pirates. That just might be the nail. Isaac Talulai, the big number 13. Here we go in replay. Watch this. The overlap was on. Talulai, he didn't need assistance. He took him on. He's been big and bold all game. Pretty much directly in front. 2012, kick to come. That just might be the straw, Tom, that broke the camel's back. You're not going to concede, are you?
Not yet. We've got some fantastic try scorers out there, and I'm better on the tech than the commentary. In fact, I'm officially not allowed to talk. In fact, I'm not doing the scoreboard when I'm talking. Hang on.
Butcher converted. 22-12. 8 minutes to go. So tries to Liam Walker, Isaac Talulai and Robbie Butcher for University, and a brace to Jake Ranger for South Darwin. Stefano Cacao. Get the ball back into play. Kick it long. He doesn't kick it long. Kicks it short. All he's done is hand the ball over to University Pirates. Pirates have the ball. Butcher, wide he goes. Here we go again. Might have been a little knock on there by Liam Walker. What's the referee decided? He has. Cacao takes him on. Goes to the line. Good defence. Bit premature. That was the knock on from Walker. The line out, the kick by Lay, the left footer. Picked up Ranger. Ranger's got a long way to go. Sean Lay, a mountain of work.
I think they've held him up there.
Yeah. The push. Here we go.
Ref's got his hand up. Players haven't worked it out yet.
6 minutes, 22-12. So a couple of converted tries, or a converted try and some. They've got to get a converted try. Put themselves in. Ayakuso. Long kick. Well into Pirates territory. 25 metres out. Templeton to feed the line out. Sekatoga starting to get his hand to the ball for Pirates. Sekatoga, the tall man, rangy man with the headband, the head bandage. The knock on, Butcher. He's looking at the clock. You can see that there's only 7 minutes to go.
He's starting to pin the ball down in the South territory.
Not sure that was the best option, Jake. Ranger. Oh, this doesn't look too flash. Tom Barker to feed the line out for University Pirates. We've got the technicians running mad here. The line out to Lulai, the Pirates gathered. Let's keep it calm, boys. Nothing silly. Number 22, Ryan Oakley, hasn't had a lot of work to do today. Comes off the bench. It's a tough game and it's played by tough men. Well done to both teams. Refereeing impeccable tonight. You can debate a couple of issues, but he's got it right. He's been definite. Would be in line for the grand final next week. Sean Way, maybe his last act of play. Or will he get the ball out the back of the scrum? He does get the ball out the back of the scrum. Feeds it off to Butcher. Butcher goes back behind him. Pirates in control. Lay. Pirates playing for time. Walker. Sekatoga. Out they go wide. They're over again. This is it. Good night, they say. Pirates. 1, 2, 3. Over. Left corner. Tough kick. Full time about to come. 32-12. Kick to come. Pirates and Casuarina in the grand final next week. Man of the match in my view, Isaac Talulai has been terrific. Robbie Butcher, no less, and Sean Lay. Better players for South Darwin. Dwayne Rapata's been good. Fraser Suffren, and of course Vinnie Men.
Yeah, blew out a bit at the end there, Ian.
It did, didn't it?
Yeah, sorry about the technical difficulties. I think we've probably got a loose cable here somewhere.
Sean Walkup. I'm not going to call him a loose cable. Sean Walkup to do the deed. The last kick of the game.
It's a
Sean
shocker.
Walker didn't even make the distance. 32-12. Pirates win. Pirates into the grand final. Pirates and Casuarina in the A grade next week, in the B grade next week. That's just about it from Rugby Park. It was the preliminary final. Good game. The Pirates settled it late in the second half to win 32-12.
Okay, guy. Thanks, Ian, and we'll see you all next week.
Tune in.